This is a video about how to structure a lease provision where the tenant is going to handle monitoring of the smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, and fire extinguishers. Okay, by law in most states, landlords are going to have a test done to make sure that before this tenant comes in, there's going to have to be fire alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, and fire extinguishers in many states, right? So landlord's going to have to deliver that. Problem is, landlord's not living in the unit on a day-to-day basis. So it really should be the tenant's responsibility. Well, if the landlord wants to decrease their chances of having liability relating to fire, carbon monoxide, the provision, there should be a provision in the lease specifically requiring the tenant to test the alarms, and then also their job to be maintain the alarms. So landlord's got to deliver it, but put the obligation on the tenant to maintain it. God forbid something goes wrong, someone comes after you as the landlord to make a claim for negligence for not checking the alarms, then you can say, oh, well, that wasn't my responsibility. That doesn't mean you shouldn't check the alarms. You should still make sure, you still want to check in to make sure those are working, because why have a problem? But if you do run into a problem in this regard, you could turn around and make sure the tenant knows, hey, you agreed to handle this. It wasn't my responsibility to continually monitor this. So that's some information for how to structure your residential and commercial lease provisions relating to maintenance of fire alarms, smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms.